Hi, welcome to my Nethosted review. In this Nethosted review, I'll be sharing with you absolutely everything you need to know about Nethosted as a web hosting company. You get to know absolutely everything you need to know about Nethosted. As for you to know whether this is actually a great web hosting company that you can actually use, or whether it's just another one out there that you need to avoid completely. You get to know all of that in this Nethosted review. So basically in this Nethosted review, I'll be sharing with you absolutely everything you need to know about Nethosted. As I'll be talking about what Nethosted is all about, that is what this hosting platform stands for, what they've got in stock for you, and what you are most likely to get from using Nethosted. You also get to see who can use Nethosted, most importantly, what they've got in stock for you, and what you are most likely to get from Nethosted as a web hosting company. You also get to see the pros and the cons of using Nethosted. You get to see the interesting side and as well as the bad side of using Nethosted, because for everything that has a good side, if you observe very carefully, you will definitely find the bad side as well, which I'm going to share with you in the course of this Nethosted review. You also get to see the pricing plans across various packages they've got, as they've got different hosting packages, and each of them comes with their own unique peculiarities, as to their own unique significance as to what they can handle. So it's very, very important for you to ensure that you keep to the end of this Nethosted review, so you won't miss the most important information that you need to have about Nethosted, all in this Nethosted review. You also get to hear from other active users of Nethosted out there. That is, you get to hear from other existing users of this hosting company. You get to hear their own opinion sorry, as to what they feel about Nethosted in this Nethosted review. It doesn't necessarily have to be what I say alone. You have the opportunity to hear from other active users, other existing users, and hear their own opinion as to what they feel about Nethosted based on their personal experience with Nethosted. And to the final part, which is the most important part of this Nethosted review, this is exactly where you get to know what I personally feel about Nethosted. This is exactly where you get to know whether this is actually a great web hosting that you can actually use, or whether it's just another one out there that you need to run away from. You get to know all of that in this Nethosted review. So it's very, very important for you to ensure that you keep to the end of this Nethosted review, so you won't miss the most important information that you need to have about Nethosted in this Nethosted review. So let's go. So what is Nethosted? Nethosted is actually a web hosting company based in the UK. They offer web hosting services, that is, they help you house your website and its content on the internet. So they offer different kind of web hosting services, from VPS to dedicated server to website hosting, email hosting, to different kind of hosting. So basically they help you house your website and its content on the internet, so that it can be accessible on the World Wide Web. So basically that's what our Nethosted is all about. You can see what we have on their own page. They said UK website hosting you can trust. You can see, so it's actually a web hosting company that helps you house your website and its content so that it can be accessible on the internet. So if you want to host your website, this is a kind of platform that can actually help you get that done. So let's go. So what are the interesting side of using Nethosted? The first thing I have here is the fact that they are very, very reliable with an amazing uptime. That is, uptime is the period at which your website is accessible by you or by any other person. So when it comes to their uptime, they've got a very reliable uptime that you can actually depend on. So you can always be sure of the fact that your website will always be available and accessible at every point in time. And uptime is just the direct opposite of downtime. And downtime is when your website is not available or accessible. As in this case, you can be sure of the fact that your website will always be available and accessible at every point in time. And also they are a security conscious web hosting company, as they offer maximum protection to ensure that your website is protected from vulnerabilities, malware, spam, and the likes, in order to ensure the consistent availability of their service, and likewise the availability of your own business as well at every point in time. So they are a security a security conscious web hosting company, and also they as well offer free SSL certificate in order to boost your website credibility. The SSL certificate is it's an indicator on your website that shows to your website visitors to let them know whether your website is secure to navigate or whether they should run away. So as to this, they offer this SSL certificate to your business for free in order to boost your website credibility. And also they as well offer a free website builder that will be instrumental to you in building your own website. At this, you have access to a free website builder that you can actually use to design your website without having to go through the cost without having to go through all these website builder that will ask you for a lot of money. You can actually make use of the website builder, which you can actually use to build your own website right on your own intuition or based on how you feel it should be designed. And also they've also got different hosting plans as well. At this, yeah, it's not the hosting company that offers limited hosting plan. They offer different kind of web hosting packages, from VPS to to private hosting to email hosting and the like. So they've got different ones that are suitable for different business needs. So they make it very versatile to whoever wants to host any kind of business at all on the internet. And also they've also got a great business. They've got a great customer support. One thing I keep saying is this: I will never use any tool out there that does not offer great customer support. Because any new tool that you are newly introduced to, there is a tendency, there is a likelihood that you have one or two questions to ask, or you encounter one or two problems in the course of using the tool. And if the customer support is not there to help you, then in that case, it's not worth it. As in the case of Nethosted, they prioritize customer service so much, so that makes it super interesting for me. And also, they also offer daily backups. That is, they help you back up your website on a daily basis to ensure that you are protected in case of eventualities. If by chance, by accident, or for any reason there is an issue with your website, you can always get the most recent version of your website based on the fact that your website is backed up now. To the bad side, when it comes to Nethosted at the moment, I've not really found any particular bad side to this particular hosting company. But all I can say for now is that it can be better. Anything that appears to be great can actually be better than what it is. So Nethosted can actually be better than what you are at the moment. Someone said perfection is an illusion. Anything that appears to be good, that appears to be great, can actually be better than what it is. So that's that on that. So let's also go to the pricing plan. When it comes to Nethosted, they've got different pricing plans across different hosting packages, like I earlier mentioned. But the barest minimum you can ever get started with, since so far, is about £30.29 per month, and each of their plans comes with different capacity as to their strength, as to what they can handle, as to the level at which they can go. That's why it's very important for you to see what will be most suitable for you, or the one that will suit your own business intention, your business size the best. And that's why it's as well very important for you to click on the link right in this video description now, so you'll be able to see the full pricing for all the packages they've got, the offers and the discount that comes with each of their plans, most importantly their capacity. Like I said, the barest minimum you can ever get started with around $30.29 per month, and each of their plans comes with different capacity as to their strength, as to their power, as to the level at which they can go, as to what they can handle. That's why it's very important for you to see the one that will suit you the best, or the one that will serve your own business purpose the best. And that's why it's as well very important for you to click on the link right in this video description now. There you're going to see the full pricing for all the various packages they've got, the offers and the discount that comes with each of them, most importantly their capacity. Now let's get to hear from other active users of Nethosted. This person said is a long-time customer and a very happy one. He said I'll be with Nethosted 10 years by next month. He said I've been using primarily their email hosting service. Very different experience coming from free provider. He said any technical issues I've faced were resolved very promptly. He said mail servers have been running smoothly throughout and no problems with spam. He said their filtering works really well. Great service overall. I cannot recommend them highly enough. That's a user. This is another person. This person said Nethosted excellent service and support. He said in the many years that I've been a customer, he said the service has always been excellent. Any question or queries have always been dealt with quickly and efficiently. He said a rare thing these days. He said based on my experience, I would highly recommend Nethosted. That is another user. Now let's get to what I personally feel about Nethosted based on my own opinion and my experience with Nethosted. I would say, and Nethosted as a web hosting company, they've actually got a great host that is reasonably easy to use and is highly efficient for housing your website and its content on the internet. They offer great uptime, which I earlier said, and it's optimized for speed as well. You can be sure of a super fast website page loading speed. They've also got free SSL certificate to help you boost your website credibility, free website builder, and even daily backups, like I earlier said, and it's going to save you a lot of stress, save you a lot of time as well. And this web hosting company will get you the best out of your effort by exponentially enhancing your business availability, business engagement, likewise your business conversion, and as such they help you turn your business around. And interestingly, they've also got a great customer support. Like I said, I love customer support so much. And interestingly, they've also got a 30-day money back guarantee where you can test out within 30 days and see if you love it. If you love it, you can keep using. If you don't, you can decide to discontinue and get your money back. So there is no risk involved. You are still with Nethosted. I'll say again, Nethosted is actually worth it because they serve the primary function of a meaningful host out there. So with all I've said, if you think Nethosted is something you want to give a trial, you want to test it out, you want to see how it works, you want to see what they are capable of doing, well, right in this video description is a special link. Once you click on that special link, you'll be able to get started with Nethosted at a very unusual discounted price that you're not going to find elsewhere. That is, to enjoy all of what Nethosted has put in place for you, to try them out and see their capacity. Right in this video description is a special link. Once you click on that special link, you'll be able to get started with Nethosted at a very unusual discounted price that you're not going to find elsewhere. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching my Nethosted review. If you found any value in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions as regards Nethosted, you can make use of the comment box below to ask your questions. I'm going to look into it and see if something I can answer. Once again, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel to keep enjoying similar videos like this on other helpful tools out there that can take your business to the next level. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching my Nethosted review, and I hope to see your business at the top. Bye for now.